Hey, Sarah O'Kelly here with Skippers Review TV, and I am at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show 2019. Another year has gone by, and I am with Seakeeper, and I'm with Kelsey of Seakeeper. And I actually have not done my research, which I usually do, but I was passing by and I saw you guys. I do know that the basis of this mechanism is to keep your boat pretty steady going in the water, to the point where if I saw you guys out there on the dock trying to rock it and it will not budge, it just stays in one level.
Right.
Can you fill me in on little details on how you came up with this and how does it work? How does that manage to stop the swaying?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So Seakeeper was founded in 2003. We did 5 years of R&D, and then our first product was launched in 2008. It came to the market, and so Seakeeper can eliminate up to 95% of boat roll on boats over 27 feet. So all the way up to a boat of about 200 feet. We work with OEMs. We also do refit. So if you've got an existing boat, you can also have it. So basically how it works and what it does is there is a large steel flywheel that we spin at speeds up to 9,700 RPM inside of a vacuum enclosed sphere. And so when the boat tilts like this, that sphere naturally, by itself, through physics, tilts fore and aft. So we've got hydraulic brake arms that we allow that, and we control that precession. That forward and backward motion is called precession. We control that so that the sphere can only tilt 70 degrees in either direction. Otherwise, it would want to spin round and round and round. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those little handheld gyroscopes that people used to play with as a toy. So it's that exact same principle. Put an application connected to the structure of your boat, and it virtually eliminates boat roll.
Yeah, I've seen it put into all kinds of custom, mostly it seems like center consoles, or that's all I've seen. Does it go on to bigger boats as well?
There is actually a yacht here that is, believe it's our biggest refit to date, and it has 9 Seakeepers on it. So it's so big that it needs so much stabilization. So go all the way up to, we do the cruising boats, we do the fishing boats, yachting, we've even got commercial applications, people in the military, so really on any boat would be better if it was stable.
And the whole thing behind it is really to prevent seasickness, to prevent the uncomfortableness of just being thrown from side to side, or is there more to it than just those basic elements?
So it's very much for your comfort. It makes your experience better. It makes your time on the water better. It allows people to spend more time out on the water. Maybe if you do get seasick or you do get uncomfortable, maybe it's hard on your knees. Maybe you're out there fighting a fish and it's just exhausting you. Maybe your kids don't like it. Maybe your wife doesn't like it. Maybe you want to bring your parents on the boat. So there's a lot of reasons why people get it. And then the other factor, this comes more into play on the HD side of things, which is our commercial line, is there's a safety factor. So when you think of crew transport vessels and you've got people moving from boat to boat, that stability makes them much more safe on the water.
So it's been around, you said, 2006, right?
2008 was the first one, so we're in our 11th year.
Wow. So have you been perfecting it as time goes on, or is this still the base model that you started with? How have you perfected it?
So we actually started with our M series, which is no longer a part of our lineup. We now have the Seakeeper series. So the Seakeeper 2 is our smallest unit, go all the way up to the Seakeeper 35, and to kind of understand what that means. The Seakeeper 2 that 2 means 2,000 Newton meter seconds of angular momentum. So that's the force it exerts to stop that roll. Seakeeper 35 has 35,000 Newton meter seconds. So we've added models to our lineup. We've gone smaller, we've gone bigger since our original unit. And that gives more people stabilization options, and it gives you more options when you're choosing your stabilization. And then we're constantly not only introducing new products, but refining our current products, whether that means more efficiencies in just the tiny parts that we use. If we're able to make it smaller, make it better, we're constantly working on that, and we have engineers dedicated specifically to just improving current products as well.
So if I have a 21-foot boat and I want one of these, which I feel the smaller boats kind of need it more because they're going to be tossed around more than the bigger ones, how many would I need, and what is the cost of one of them and installed?
So a 21-foot boat is still a little bit too small.
Okay.
So we, our smallest unit, the Seakeeper 2,
27.
is 27, right. But we do have someone in the Florida Keys who he's got it on a 24-foot center console. So that's the Seakeeper 2. It retails for $19,900 plus installation. And that can be installed anywhere on board. Doesn't have to be on the center line. You can put it, as we prefer, midship aft, just so you don't have that pounding, which will kind of beat the unit up too, just like it beats you up. So that's the smallest unit currently, but we're working on going smaller. But it's one of those, if I told you I'd have to kill you kind of things.
So if you have a hangover, you can still go out in your boat, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wish they had them on the docks at the shows. And
All right, Kelsey, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sarah O'Kelly, it's Skipper's Review TV at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show with Seakeeper.